for voting Woody Folsom Overflow Center as the #1 best place to buy a truck. You humbled us, and we appreciate it. We're also excited about the opening of our quick service department. We're there when you need us, so come to 448 North 1st Street here in Jesup for your service needs.
Come let us say thank you for your warm welcome and support. We give you more car for your money and more money for your car. And you get a free lifetime powertrain warranty with your purchase. Good as long as you own the vehicle. Some restrictions apply. See us for details. And look at here who just joined us. Hey, Lim.
Howdy, howdy. Lim, too. So proud and excited to join the Woody Folsom Auto Group in Jesup. It gives me great pleasure to ask you to talk to me.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. That's Lemuel Tootin. Well, I've known that young'un since he is knee-high to a gnat.
For sales and service, y'all come. Woody Folsom Overflow Center, North 1st Street, Jesup. It's the pre-owned place to be.
Morton Collision is located at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton's offers free estimates, 23-hour towing, and they guarantee their work. Call 427-3769 or after hours 912-294-6140. The staff at Morton Collision Center works with all insurance companies. So for guaranteed work with a qualified staff, go to Morton Collision at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton Collision, quality you can see.
Welcome to Smart Physical Therapy. My name is Garrett Pye. I'm a physical therapist with 11 years of experience in advanced manual therapy skills, and I have been recently certified in dry needling. Dry needling is a form of treatment that completely relieves those chronic trigger points and stiffness in your joints. Please call me anytime at 559-2071. My door is always open for a free consultation to help you decide which route you need to take to get your life back. Always remember, it's your choice on which facility you choose, so please call me, Garrett Pye, here at Smart Physical Therapy, and let's work as a team to address your goal. My number again is 559-2071.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, Sheriff John Carter reporting a serious crash that his department investigated yesterday. Injuries occurred Thursday on Georgia 23 North on the Altamont River Bridge. Driver 1, David Pickett of Jesup, was traveling south on Georgia 23, crossing the Altamont River Bridge in a 2015 Nissan Frontier. Driver 2, Doyle Rouse of McIntosh, Georgia, was also traveling south on Georgia 23, crossing the bridge, operating a 2007 Harley-Davidson motorcycle, traveling behind the Nissan. According to the Sheriff's Department's report, a ladder fell out of the back of David Pickett's vehicle onto the outside lane of travel. Doyle Rouse on the motorcycle swerved into the inside lane in an attempt to avoid the hazard, but didn't realize that the Nissan had stopped in the inside lane ahead of him. Motorcycle rear-ended the Nissan, and Doyle Rouse sustained major life-threatening trauma and was airlifted from the scene to Memorial Medical Center in Savannah. We did not have an update on his condition this morning. At the time of this report, David Pickett was injured and transported to Wayne Memorial Hospital for treatment. David Pickett was cited for unsecured load and impeding the flow of traffic. Accident is still under investigation, and further charges may be pending. Again, this report from the Sheriff's Department. Again, the accident occurred yesterday here in Wayne County. Last night at the K-Cagle Theater, the Wayne County High School Drama Department performed their spring production entitled If a Man Answers. Jason Martin heads up the drama department, had these comments about Thursday's performance.
Thought it went well. Had a good opening night. Everything ran very smoothly. The students did an excellent job. Really portrayed the characters well. I think the audience enjoyed it. Was very reactive. Really looking forward to the next 2 nights.
Yeah, hopefully more people show up Friday and Saturday. And like I said, a good show Thursday. It's hard to get here on a school night, though.
Right. Thursday's usually a little slower because it is a school night. We always have big crowds on Friday and Saturday. I'm looking forward to that. I've heard a lot of people planning to come tomorrow. And so I expect we'll have those good crowds. And just regardless of the size, we look to do a quality show for whoever is here and enjoys it, and that's what we always do.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
And showtimes once again tonight and Saturday at the K-Cagle Theater with showtime at 6:30. Doors open at 6. Tickets for the show, $8 at the auditorium the night of the show. If a Man Answers is a comedy, the play lasts a little over 2 hours. There's no intermission. You can check it out tonight or Saturday night at the K-Cagle Theater at the high school. Some of the main characters in the play, Camden Knighton and Sidney Lantrip, play John Stacy and Jermaine Stacy, the parents of Chantel Stacy, who's played by Savannah Pear, who in the play marries Eugene Wright, played by Ray Lantrip, is taught by her mother that to keep a man, she must treat him like a dog. Chantal heeds her mother's advice, and all works well until her husband learns the secret and decides to disobey and break training. Once again, the play entitled If a Man Answers, we performed again tonight and Saturday night at the K-Cagle Theater. Again, showtime 6:30. Tickets just $8 at the door. We'll come back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
The annual Double Down event is on at Neesmith Chevy Buick GMC in Jesup.
Hey folks, this is Lee Merida. If you're anticipating a tax refund, you may be thinking of buying a car. And at Neesmith Chevrolet in Jesup, you can double your down payment up to $1,500 on new and used vehicles in stock. Turn $1,500 into $3,000 instantly on your favorite ride. Only at Neesmith Chevrolet in Jesup.
We have double the inventory with over 700 new and used vehicles to choose from. And right now, we can double your down payment and get you double the savings. Plus, this month, all remaining new 2017 vehicles are priced below dealer cost at Neesmith in Jesup. Plus, get 2% financing for 72 months on select models. Hurry in today and double your savings when we double your down payment instantly on new and used vehicles this month at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC on Highway 341 in Jesup during the double down event. Neesmith, the home of no hassle. Bye. Find new roads. All incentives apply. Double down can't be combined with certain special GM offers. Financing to qualified buyers with approved credit.
Stop creditor harassment today. Stop the worry of a pending repossession, garnishment, or foreclosure. Contact the Bankruptcy Group, Attorney R. Flake Cabinet, for an experienced assessment of your financial situation. They have locations in Brunswick, Hazelhurst, and now Jesup. They are a debt relief agency. They help people file for bankruptcy relief. Contact legal assistant Tanya Blanton at 912-375-5620. 375-5620 to set up your free consultation. Let the Bankruptcy Group do the worrying for you. Now serving Jesup.
The New Year celebration is over, but the bills from last year keep coming in. Consolidate those bills into one monthly payment that fits your budget with help from the Friendly Franklin folks. Visit us at 1074 North Macon Street or call us at 912-427-4237, or you can apply online at onefsc.com. All loans subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial Corporation, MNLSR number 141654, Georgia Residential Mortgage License number 5656, licensed by the Mississippi Department of Banking and Consumer Finance.
Business owners invited Thursday to meet and talk with 1st District Congressman Buddy Carter, who wanted to discuss the benefits of tax reform, something that Carter is proud of. It says is the first real tax reform since the days of Ronald Reagan. WIFO-FM had a chance to talk with the congressman. He begins by discussing the good news with this tax reform from Washington, D.C.
I am. I'm very pleased. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act has been a success already. We've seen the over 340 companies that have given out bonuses or increase in minimum pay. All of that is extremely important. All of that is a result of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Here in Georgia, the average Georgia taxpayer is going to see an increase of $2,000 a year. And that's going to be immediate because the withholding taxes, the tables have been changed to reflect that. So that'll mean more money in people's pockets so that they can go out and spend that money here in the local economy, and that will help all of us.
You made a good point. People are seeing money in their paycheck now, but when they file tax returns, it won't take effect until the next time when they file tax returns. Explain that.
Well, we did our best. We really worked hard to try to make this retroactive to 2017. We just couldn't make the numbers work, and the parliamentarian insists and is required to make the numbers work. We just couldn't do it for 2017. We wanted to, but we couldn't. This takes effect January 1, 2018. The reason that we had the withholding tables changed is so that people can go ahead and start seeing the increase in their paychecks so that they can go out and spend that money and stimulate the economy. That's what it's all about.
As you know, the big issue is gun control. The big debate's already started with the shooting in Florida. Your thoughts on that? I know you've been around to different areas, different campuses on this whirlwind tour that you're taking. You said you were at several campuses talking to students. So your thoughts on where this is going to go?
Well, first of all, there is no single answer to this. This is going to take a number of different approaches that we're going to have to make sure, first of all, that our schools are safe. And that's going to be up to a lot of the local and state delegations to make sure that the schools are safe. No student should ever have to go to school fearful. And we want to make sure that happens. We've got to address mental health issues. We've got to address issues about the fact that the FBI evidently and obviously fumbled the ball here. We are always telling people, if you see something, say something. Well, they saw something and they said something, but the law enforcement didn't react. The FBI didn't react. The local law enforcement didn't react. This guy was still able to buy a gun when he shouldn't have been able to.
We talked about the federal budget spending for this area, a lot of money in the military, but you said that's good for this area with Kings Bay, Fort Stewart, naval bases, things like that. You have 4 installations, you said, here in this area.
That's exactly right. We've got 4 military installations. We've got every branch of the military here. We've got the Coast Guard. We've got the Marines down at Kings Bay. Obviously, we've got the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, all branches of the military. The $300 billion that we put in addition to the defense spending is going to directly impact us here in the 1st Congressional District.
And one final question, people that watch the media, and the president continues to get bashed by many media outlets. You're around him sometimes. You've been invited to the White House several times. Your thoughts on the president?
Oh, I'm a strong supporter. Let me tell you, this president is the real deal. He is not a politician. He's not a professional politician. He is obviously at times rough around the edges. We all understand that, but he understands the economy exceptionally well, and he understands the true American citizen. I'm convinced of that. He could be talking to us right now, and he would understand exactly what we're talking about. So many of these politicians who have been up in Washington for so long, and I've only been there 3 years, but some of them I know who've been up there so long have been living in a bubble where they're just not in touch with the real people. With the president's not like that. He is in touch with the real people. He understands the real problems. He's proposing real solutions.
Buddy, always good to see you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Again, those comments of Congressman Buddy Carter. We'll hear more from the Congressman next week on the local news. Here we had to say local business owners are attending Thursday's meet and greet hosted by the Chamber of Commerce office. Again, 1st District Congressman Buddy Carter in Jesup on Thursday. Speaking of the Chamber, tickets still on sale for their biggest fundraiser. The event going to take place Thursday, the annual Taste of Wayne, taking place at Coastal Pines Technical College Thursday, 6 to 9 p.m. with entertainment provided by jazz saxophonist Michael Hewlett. 14 local food vendors will be on hand providing the food for the event, seeking bragging rights for the year. Tickets for Chamber members, $50. For guests, $75. Everyone's invited. A silent and live auction on hand. You can purchase your tickets this week or next week by stopping by and calling the Chamber at 427-2028. Again, the annual Taste of Wayne set for Thursday evening, 6 to 9 p.m., March the 1st at Coastal Pines Technical College. We'll come back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
The annual Double Down event is on at Neesmith Chevy Buick GMC in Jesup.
Hey folks, this is Lee Merida. If you're anticipating a tax refund, you may be thinking of buying a car. And at Neesmith Chevrolet in Jesup, you can double your down payment up to $1,500 on new and used vehicles in stock. Turn $1,500 into $3,000 instantly on your favorite ride. Only at Neesmith Chevrolet in Jesup.
We have double the inventory with over 700 new and used vehicles to choose from. And right now, we can double your down payment and get you double the savings. Plus this month, all remaining new 2017 vehicles are priced below dealer cost at Neesmith in Jesup. Plus, get 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Hurry in today and double your savings when we double your down payment instantly on new and used vehicles this month at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC on Highway 341 in Jesup during the double down event. Neesmith, the home of no hassle buying. Find new roads. All incentives apply. Double down can't be combined with certain special GM offers. Financing to qualified buyers with approved credit.
Welcome to Smart Physical Therapy. My name is Garrett Pye. I'm a physical therapist with 11 years of experience in advanced manual therapy skills, and I have been recently certified in dry needling. Dry needling is a form of treatment that completely relieves those chronic trigger points and stiffness in your joints. Please call me anytime at 559-2071. My door is always open for a free consultation to help you decide which route you need to take to get your life back. Always remember, it's your choice on which facility you choose, so please call me, Garrett Pye, here at Smart Physical Therapy, and let's work as a team to address your goal. My number again is 559-2071.
At Country Financial, we're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're a part of your community and help support the programs that make our neighborhood thrive. We take the time to get to know our customers. We know that every situation is unique, and our goal is to understand yours, so we can help you be confident about your financial security and your future. Call me, Sean O'Quinn, your local Country Financial representative today to talk about how we can help ensure that the future you're dreaming of is something you can proudly own no matter what it looks like. My number is 588-1051.
Final notes and news. Wayne County conducting elections for both the County Commission Board and the School Board this year. Candidates who are interested in those positions begin qualifying March the 5th, and qualifying ends on March 9th at 12 noon. Those interested in qualifying to run for County Commissioner, the fee $54. Those interested in running for School Board, the fee $100. General primary election and nonpartisan election date is May 22nd. General election will be November the 6th. On the ballot in November will be an East Bloss for education. It's a yes or no vote on November the 6th. As far as candidates for County Commission and School Board, all incumbent commissioners have indicated they are seeking re-election. Several school board members have indicated they are not seeking re-election. Follow the qualifying process closely. Have a list of candidates seeking those positions this November. Again, the qualifying period is just a little over a week away. The dates, again, March 5th through the 9th. Qualifying takes place at the Wayne County Probate Office. If you have any questions, feel free to call the Probate Office at 427-5970. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morganson, have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
Last call, y'all, for the